She did everything right. She checked the license plate. She matched it to her app. She asked the driver her name. He confirmed it. She got in the car. 20 minutes later, she was dead. Her name was Samantha Josephson. She was 21 years old, a senior at the University of South Carolina. She had a bright future, a loving family, a whole life ahead of her. One wrong Uber, one trusting moment, one predator pretending to be a driver. Her murder changed laws across America, but it didn't bring her back. Samantha Josephson was born in New Jersey. She moved to South Carolina for college. She was studying biology, hoping to become a doctor. Her friends described her as the most reliable person they knew. Always on time, always prepared, always looking out for others. On March 29, 2019, she went out with friends to celebrate the end of the semester. Bars, dancing, laughter. Around 2 a.m., she called an Uber to go home. She was tired, ready for bed. She waited outside. A black Chevrolet Impala pulled up. The license plate matched what the app showed. The driver confirmed her name. Samantha got in. She didn't know that the car wasn't her Uber. It was a predator's car. He had installed the Uber decal himself. He had been circling the bar district, waiting for a vulnerable woman to call a ride. Samantha was his fourth target that night. The man's name was Nathaniel Rowland. He was 24 years old. He had a history of violence but no felony record. When Samantha got into his car, he engaged the child safety locks. She couldn't open the doors. He drove away from her apartment. He drove toward a remote area. What happened inside that car was unspeakable. Rowland stabbed Samantha more than 120 times. He slit her throat. He left her body in a wooded area off a dirt road. Her body was found the next day by a farmer checking his land. Samantha's friends had reported her missing when she didn't return home. Her phone was still pinging. But by the time police traced it, she was gone. Rowland was arrested days later. His car was covered in her blood. Her DNA was everywhere. He confessed. He is now serving life in prison without parole. Samantha's murder shocked the nation. But her parents refused to let her death be meaningless. They pushed for a law that would require rideshare drivers to display illuminated signs on their cars. Signs that would be difficult to fake. They also pushed for stronger background checks and mandatory safety features in the app. Within months, Samantha's law was passed in South Carolina. It requires Uber and Lyft drivers to display lighted signs. It also mandates that drivers complete a safety course and that passengers receive tips on how to verify their ride. Other states followed. Today, most rideshare apps include a Share My Trip feature, a Verify My Ride pin, and an emergency button. These were not standard before Samantha died. Her mother, Samantha Josephson, said, "Samantha would be thrilled. She wanted to help people. This is her legacy." But Marcia also said something else. "I wish she had known these things before she got into that car. Samantha did everything right, by the old rules. But predators adapt. So we must adapt too." Here are the modern rules for rideshare safety. First, never rely only on the app's information. A killer can fake a license plate display. They can buy Uber decals online. They can watch you check your phone and tell you the name they saw. Second, ask the driver to tell you your name. Don't tell them who you're looking for. Ask, "What's my name?" A real driver will read it from the app. A fake driver will guess or make something up. Samantha's killer confirmed her name because she offered it first. Don't. Third, always sit in the back seat. It creates distance. It gives you room to escape. It makes it harder for the driver to reach you. Fourth, share your trip details with someone you trust. Uber and Lyft both have a share trip status feature. Send it to a friend. Tell them when you expect to arrive. Have them check on you. Fifth, take a photo of the license plate before you get in. Send it to your friend. If you get into the wrong car, that photo is evidence. It also signals to the driver that someone is watching. Sixth, if something feels wrong, don't get in. Even if the car matches. Even if the driver says your name. Even if you'll be late or feel rude. Cancel the ride and call another one. Your safety is never an overreaction. Samantha Josephson should be alive today. She would be 29 years old. Maybe a doctor. Maybe a mother. Maybe just living a quiet life. Instead, she is a name that changed laws. But laws don't prevent every crime. Awareness does. Action does. The decision to take 5 extra seconds before you open that car door. That decision saved lives in the years after Samantha died. Passengers who read about her case checked their rides twice. Some found drivers who weren't who they claimed to be. They walked away. They lived. You can be one of those people. Don't be polite when your life is at stake. Be careful. Be aware. Be alive. Dark crime and caution. Storytelling that saves lives. Subscribe for weekly true crime plus safety awareness. Hit the bell. Share this video with someone who takes Ubers alone.